A lot of newspapers are commenting that in the olden days, it is said that King Charles, on his way in, obviously he was booked in for an early procedure, but he popped in to see Kate first.
Oh, good.
And, well, exactly, that's totally normal to us, isn't it?
Yeah.
But a lot of the commentators are sort of pointing out that in the olden days that wouldn't have happened, you know.
Oh.
Everybody very separate, very different.
I see. Oh, no, they say that's lovely. You should go and see your daughter-in-law. See how she's getting on.
Especially as she's in the same hospital.
Yeah, and
there are rumours that she may be leaving today.
Yes.
Aren't there?
Well, let's hope so. And then she's got to rest up for whatever she's had done. We don't know. Grant Harold, hopefully, can join us now. There you are, Grant. Good to see you this morning. I find this whole thing extraordinary because, and we've talked about this before, but it's the detail and it's the fact that the King has been so public about this. We know exactly what is going on, pretty much, with him. And it is having an effect. There is a Charles effect when it comes to people inquiring about their prostate.
Absolutely. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Stephen. Thank you for having me on. Yeah, absolutely right. There's been a huge amount of hits on the NHS website as well, looking this up, which is obviously, I don't think it's just journalists. I think it's obviously members of the public who obviously want to know more about it, which is a great thing. And I think this is the reason. Well, this is why it's been said the King has given this information, is to kind of be very public about it, to get people to obviously check. And I think this is a kind of sign of the things to come within the royal family. And as you've mentioned, in the past, the late Queen, they never really gave details about the health. All we ever found out was after they had a procedure done. And I don't know if you remember, like the late Queen Mother, I remember years and years ago when she had a fishbone removed from her throat, and I think we only found out about it on the day she was leaving hospital. So it's quite unusual for them to make this kind of announcement ahead of the procedure. So we're aware that he's had the procedure and obviously hopefully home today or over the next couple of days.
Yes, apparently there were several people had gathered to see if they could witness him going into hospital, and they did. And people were sort of yelling out really nice messages. And there does seem to be love and affection there for a man who, several years ago, we would have said, it's not going to happen. He won't be a popular king. But he does seem to be already.
Absolutely, Anne, you're quite right. I've even noticed that. I've got different friends who are probably not the biggest supporters of the King, but certainly have changed their views over the last year within what they've seen him doing. The fact that they are more in line, more in touch with the public, if I can say that. The late Queen was as well, but it was a very different monarchy, wasn't it? The way she was brought up and the way she did things was very different to, say, how Prince William will be doing things. And I think his father in recent years has shown that people always said he was eccentric, he was old-fashioned, out of touch. I never saw that when I worked for him, and I think that's what the public are getting to see, and that's why there's this affection. So the fact that he is having this procedure, obviously the public want to kind of let them know that they're thinking of them. And the same with Princess of Wales. I understand there's been many, many, many letters and cards sent to her wishing her the best of health.
Which is lovely. I think it's all very nice. But honestly, I think the King has been extremely brave as a man to talk about something that men don't like to talk about. And he's the most,
but the point
recognised man in the world.
Yeah, but by doing so, he's got people talking about it.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah.
Grant, really good to see you this morning. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think men and health matters, and especially men and that area, talking about it is remarkable. I'm really struck by it.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think he's very brave. It was an obvious decision he must have taken and said, yes, all right, we'll say it, and for various reasons. And it has had, as you say, the Charles effect, which is brilliant. I mean, gosh, what a legacy, actually, just in that alone. If people got onto the NHS website, as they did, we know, because of the King, and if it has saved one life, it probably has saved more than one life, then brilliant. Well done him.
Yeah.